Dear learners, welcome to this presentation on monophasic liquid dosage form, in which today we are going to study about syrups. So, after watching this video, the learners will be able to define syrup, understand the types of syrup, understand the advantages of syrup, then explain the method of preparation of syrups, then formulation of syrups, and finally the storage conditions about the syrup. So let us start with our presentation. So what are syrup? A syrup is a concentrated or nearly saturated solution of sucrose in purified water. The concentration of sugar is 66.7% weight by weight. The syrups are sweet, viscous preparations. The syrups containing the medicinal substances are called as medicated syrups, whereas the syrups containing aromatic or flavored substances are known as flavored syrups. Now let us see the advantages of syrups. The first advantage is that the syrups prevent decomposition of many vegetable substances, as syrups have higher osmotic pressure which prevents the growth of bacteria, fungi and molds, which are the chief causes of decomposition in solutions of vegetable matter. That's why syrups are also known as self-preservative. Next advantage is that syrups are palatable. Due to sweetness of sugar, it is a valuable vehicle for the administration of nauseous substances. The next advantage of syrup is that syrups retard oxidation because it is partly hydrolyzed into reducing sugars such as levulose and dextrose. Now let us see the methods of preparation of syrups, which are simple solution method. Next is the by process of extraction, and third method is by chemical interaction. Now let us study one by one each of these methods. First method, that is by simple solution method. So this is the prescription of simple syrup that we have to prepare by using the simple solution method, and the contents of simple syrup are sucrose and purified water. Now let us see the method. First, add sucrose to purified water and heat it to dissolve sucrose with occasional stirring. Then further cool it and add more of purified water to make the required weight. Then some of the examples are simple syrup, ginger syrup, orange syrup and lemon syrup. So we have seen the simple solution method, where in a beaker first take the purified water, in that add sucrose, then as we have to dissolve the sucrose in the purified water, we have to heat it with occasional stirring, then add more of water to make the required weight, and finally hence the simple syrup is prepared. So this is the simple syrup that is prepared by simple solution method. Then the next method is by process of extraction. So this is the prescription of Tolu syrup that we have to prepare by using the process of extraction. The ingredients for Tolu syrup are Tolu balsam, sucrose and purified water. Now let us see the method to prepare the Tolu syrup IP. First, add boiling purified water to the tolu balsam contained in a tiered vessel. Then cover the vessel lightly and boil the contents gently for half an hour, stirring frequently. Then add purified water to adjust the specified weight. Then cool, filter the solution and add sucrose. Then heat on a water bath to dissolve the sucrose. And finally, add sufficient purified water to produce the required volume. So this is the second method that we have studied in method of preparation of syrups, that is by process of extraction. So the next method is by chemical interaction method. We have to prepare the syrup. So this is the prescription. So we have to prepare the compound syrup of ferrous phosphate, that is also called as Parish food, which contains the ingredients like which are as follows: iron wire, phosphoric acid, calcium carbonate, potassium bicarbonate, sodium phosphate, cochineal, sucrose, orange flower water, purified water, and by using these ingredients we are going to make a syrup by chemical interaction method. The direction given is 2 teaspoonfuls to be taken after the breakfast. So let us see the method to prepare syrup by chemical interaction method. First step is that mix in a small flask 20 ml of phosphoric acid with 25 ml of purified water. Then add the iron wire that is previously cut into small pieces. Then heat this solution very gently on a water bath until dissolved. Then in next step, triturate the calcium carbonate, potassium bicarbonate and sodium phosphate with the remaining portion of phosphoric acid along with water in a capacious vessel. Then the third step is add to it the solution of iron phosphate. That means we have to add the solutions of step 1 solution into the step 2 solution. We have to mix them. The next step is boil the cochineal with water for about 15 minutes. Then add sucrose in that solution and again boil for 15 minutes. As we have to dissolve the sucrose in it, it needs the heating. Then further cool, strain and add sufficient purified water to produce the required volume. Then the fifth step is that filter into this syrup. That means in the step 4 solution, we have to filter the solution containing phosphates of iron, calcium, potassium and sodium. That means in step 4 solution, we have to filter the step 3 solution. Then the next step is add the orange flower water and then sufficient purified water to make the final volume. And last step is that filter, transfer into the bottle, label and dispense. So we have seen the third method of preparation of syrup, that is by chemical interaction method. The following reaction takes place during the preparation of syrup, which is Fe plus 2H3PO3 will get FeH2PO4 plus H2. Then next is CaCO3 plus 2H3PO4, we will get CaH2PO4 twice plus CO2 plus H2O. Then next is the KHCO3 plus H3PO4, we will get KH2PO4 plus H2O plus CO2. And next is the Na2HPO4 plus H3PO4, we will get 2NaH2PO4. So next point we are going to see, that is the formulation of syrup. It contains the vehicles, that is purified water is used, Then the adjuncts that are used are chemical stabilizers, coloring agents, flavoring agents, and preservatives. Now let us see one by one. The chemical stabilizers that are used are glycerin, sorbitol, and propylene glycol. These are added in small quantity to prevent the crystallization of sucrose. Then the surfactants like twins are added or combined with syrup to dissolve the certain ingredients in the syrup to make a clear syrup. And the next adjunct is the coloring agents, in which coal tar dyes such as amaranth, compound tartrazine, and green S and tartrazine are added for coloring the syrup. Then next adjunct is the flavoring agents. Flavoring agents used are tinctures, in which ginger tincture, lemon tincture, or essence is used, that is vanilla or orange. Then fruit juices are used as a flavoring agents. For example, fruit juices like wild cherry and raspberry juice. These are used for adding flavor to the syrup. And the next adjunct is the preservatives. As we have seen, no preservative is needed to add in syrup, as syrups have high osmotic pressure, which prevents the growth of bacteria, fungi, and molds, which are the chief causes of decomposition in solutions of vegetable matter. Or sometimes generally benzoic acid, methylparaben, and sodium benzoate are used to prevent the growth of microorganisms. So moving on to our next point, that is storage of syrups. Syrups are stored in well-dried, completely filled and well-stoppered bottles in a cool place. The bottles may be colorless or amber colored, and they are stored at a temperature not exceeding 25 degrees Celsius. Also, the glass bottles fitted with white propylene molded or black thermosetting plastic screw closures are commonly used for the storage of bottles. These bottles may be colorless or amber colored, that is light resistant container. Thank you for your patience listening. If you like this video, press like button, and for more videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for your patience listening. Keep learning.